The champagne bubbled as she presented me with the bill, $12,000, my name written beneath in a casual swipe of blue ink. A joke, it seemed. Her lips, perfectly painted, curled into a smile as she murmured, "You're dull. I want a divorce." She tossed her hair back as if rehearsed, then laughed. "My boyfriend is taking me home." Her father merely sipped his scotch and commented, "You were simply a sponsor. Forever so." And with that, I became the man they all saw through. The unseen one, who footed the bill for their rooftop view, their Wagyu sliders, their laughter reverberating against glass and sky. I left without uttering a word. An hour later, they called me in desperation. And that's when it began. I met Hannah at an art gallery opening. She was sharp-edged and filled with sweet deceit. I should have suspected. But when one falls, one does not seek the floor. We married 2 years after that. I provided stability, she brought turmoil. It felt harmonious initially. I established my tech consulting business in a studio apartment, fueled by countless sleepless nights. She provided me with clients through her influential family, individuals who exuded power like cologne. Her father often referred to me as the safe bet, implying both praise and jest. As I delved deeper into our partnership, I began to discern cracks in our relationship. She stopped inquiring about my daily life. Her phone was always screened down. Insincere smiles that failed to touch her eyes. Family gatherings, where they shared jokes I wasn't privy to. I convinced myself it was stress, a temporary phase. After all, we all put on public personas, don't we? That was until her 34th birthday party. A rooftop bar I had no hand in selecting, filled with people I didn't recognize. Yet, the bill bore my name, and so did the embarrassment. 3 weeks prior to the event, I discovered a burner phone hidden in her Tesla's glove compartment. The screen was lifted to display a message. "He's so oblivious." It's almost amusing. I chose not to confront her. Instead, I observed. She started staying out later and returned with new lingerie that remained unseen by me. Unscheduled gym visits that weren't noted on our shared calendar. My boyfriend's identity, I discovered. His workplace, I learned. His license plate, his ex-girlfriend's name, and the persistent debt collectors bothering his office line were details I acquired. However, what I truly understood was my disposability in their drama. So, I ceased being a spectator. Instead, I began writing the next chapter. I commenced with silence, the most destructive weapon. Firstly, I consulted my attorney, shared all details, transferred personal accounts, froze joint ones, liquidated specific stocks swiftly before she could notice. She'd never read a financial statement in her life. Then I reviewed the prenup. She believed it was inviolable. It was until infidelity entered the equation. Clause 4, paragraph 3. It was as clear as noon daylight. I installed a tracker in her car, not for knowing where she was, but for timestamps. Then I cultivated friendships. One of the waiters from the bar paid off his student loans to obtain a sworn statement concerning her hand on her boyfriend's thigh. Photographs provided support. A private detective trailed them for 8 days. Hotel receipts, dinner bills, and public displays of affection confirmed their relationship. I maintained a pleasant demeanor throughout. The final evidence was the party. I arranged it. I paid the deposit. I controlled the guest list, including 2 off-duty police officers and my lawyer's assistant. They interacted seamlessly. When she presented me with the bill and served me the divorce papers with a smirk, I signed them, smiled, left the bar and drove 2 blocks away, where I waited in parking. After 10 minutes, a message arrived from the building manager. Mission accomplished. Unbeknownst to them, Hannah's boyfriend, his car was parked in the valet circle. The license was invalid. The registration, surprisingly, corresponded to an entirely different vehicle type. The officers observed these discrepancies. They also detected a cannabis aroma in the vehicle and found an open container in the passenger seat. Consequently, he was detained. Tried to charm her way out of it, but a police report lacks allure. The family panicked. Her father phoned me, barking orders as if I were still on their payroll. That's when fear set in. Since the accounts were locked, the house, in my name. Her car, leased through my company. Her phone, disconnected. The platinum credit card she loved flashing, declined. By morning, she was a hot topic on local gossip blogs. Affluent woman involved in rooftop outburst as boyfriend apprehended. As for me, I was already discussing divorce settlements with our mediator. presenting evidence of infidelity and a clause that left her with nothing, not even alimony. The climax came in silence. She appeared at my office 2 days later. Her mascara smeared, heels abandoned, uttered my name as if it had meaning once. I didn't lift my gaze from the laptop. "You destroyed me," she whispered. When our eyes finally met, they were calm, cold, and empty. "No, you did that." All I did was sign the invoice. She attempted to speak, but I ignored her, shut it, and departed. Abandoned. Mastery lies in betrayal, but retribution is a craftsmanship. Meticulous, proportionate, aesthetically pleasing when accomplished. She assumed I would erupt, supplicate, weep, fracture. Yet, I was never the simpleton, merely the investor. Each coin spent brought lucidity. Now, as I enter a room, I bear no rage, only wisdom, and the tranquility born from understanding. The tab is always settled. No gratuity given.